3 cards are randomly selected from a standard 52-card deck, one at a time, with each card replaced in the deck before the next one is picked. Find the probability of each event. In the first case, we want to know what's the probability that all 3 cards are kings. Well, in this case, our n is 3. We're going to have 3 trials. The number of kings is going to be 3. That's going to be our success. The probability of a king. Well, there are 4 kings out of 52, or 1 in every suit, 1 over 13. And Q, the probability that you do not get a king, would be 12 out of 13. So in this case, we're going to have the number of ways of having 3 trials and selecting each of the 3 to be successes times 1/13 cubed times 12/13 to the 0. And the combinations of 3 things taken 3 at a time, there's just one of those. So we're looking at 1 over 13 cubed. Go back to our calculator here. Let me clear what we have. And so 1 divided by 13 raised to the 3 gives us 4.55 times 10 to the negative 4. Which moves the decimal point 4 places to the left, so 0.000455. What is the probability that exactly 2 of the cards are spades? So again, we've got n equals 3. This time the number of successes will be the number of spades, which will be 2. Now, 1/4 of the deck are spades, so the probability of a spade is 1/4. Probability of getting something other than a spade is 1 minus 1/4, or 3/4. So we'll have the combinations of 3 taken 2 at a time times 1/4 squared times 3/4 to the 3 minus 2, which is 1. So this will be combinations of 3 things taken 2 at a time is 3 times 1/16 times 3/4, which gives us 9 over 64. .140625. I just want to check that one more time. 0.140625. None of the cards are spades. So this time our n is 3. It is for this whole problem. The R would be 0. P is a quarter. And Q is 3/4 again. So we have C 3 0 times 1/4 to the 0 times 3/4 to the 3 minus 0, which is 3. The C30 is 1. 1/4 to the 0 is 1. So we get 27 over 64. .421875. So about 42% of the time there would be no spades in the 3 trials. And the last one is that at least one of the cards is a face card. So this is the complement that none of the cards are face cards. So we're going to have 1 minus the probability of no face cards, which will be 1 minus. Now, let me just go back to the green here. This time Rn is equal to 3. Oh, I thought I had changed the color. N equals 3. R equals 0 for no face cards. P equals, there are 3 face cards, queen, Jack, Queen, King in every suit, so 3 out of 13. Q will be 10 out of 13. 1 minus 3 out of 13, which is 10 out of 13. So we'll have 1 minus C 3 0 times 3/13 to the 0 times 10/13 to the 3rd. The C30 is just going to be 1, as is the 3/13 to the 0. So it's going to be 1 minus 10/13 cubed. 1 minus parentheses 10 divided by 13, close the parentheses, caret 3, which is 0.544834. 0.544834. And so in 54% of the time, there would be at least one face card out of the 3.